Well, good evening everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 11th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far. Everybody had a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because that's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video we're going to be taking a look at the tropics in the lower 48 here. You can see this is the remnants of Jerry located about right here, kind of consolidating with a cold frontal boundary, and also this system over here up the southeast coast kind of robbing some of its energy as well to try to get a little to get its act together over here along the east coast. See this big blob of precipitation right in this area here. This has about a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days and about a 20 to 30% over the next 2 days. This looks to become our next system, which looks to become Tropical Storm Lorenzo. So we'll continue to monitor that. Karen well off into north central tropical Atlantic. Got another tropical wave moving off the African coast. Need to monitor that. And also got some scattered activity over South America. Central America, there's that another system here that could become our next tropical system off the west coast of Mexico. Tropical Storm Raymond has become just a remnant low. Tropical depression Raymond moved into the Baja region of California and western Mexico, with moving to portion of Washington. Southern California, Arizona, and New Mexico. All right. We got more activity in the Central Caribbean Sea to monitor possible development. There's something that's part of that system here off the southeast coast. You can see activity here off the Carolinas all the way into the Atlantic. And you can see here the remnants of Jerry. Alright, across the remainder of the lower 48, you can see over toward the Dakotas, over toward Colorado, Wyoming, and also portions of Montana. You can see some activity there. The remainder of the central U.S. looks good, and portions of the Northeast as well. Sorry for the frame not working. I don't understand why this thing not working, but it should be working. The graphic here should be changing. I don't know why it's not moving, but anyway, that's your tropical weather outlook. Let's move on to the local forecast. I know that should work. Hopefully it'll be up in just a few minutes. And we're going to take a look at your Sunday forecast. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got some thunderstorms and showers from the Florida Keys, eastern coast of Florida to Georgia, the Carolinas, D.C. up to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Atlantic coastal water. Shower activity from Maine to New York State to Pennsylvania to southeast Canada, eastern Maine. More thunderstorms and showers from northwestern Mexico to Arizona to North Texas, all the way up to Lake Superior. Also up here around Minnesota, Wisconsin to the Dakotas and Nebraska. More activity along the west coast of Washington, Oregon State, coastal waters, mixed precipitation in portions of Mexico, Colorado, Nebraska, Wyoming, Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North and South Dakota, right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Got some snow flying over here in portions of Wisconsin and the Idaho, and also some heavy snow over portions of Montana and the northern Idaho, and also Washington State as well. And some flash flooding heavy rain over portions of Arizona and southwestern New Mexico. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to your Monday outlook now. We're going to take a look at it. There's that low pressure system that's off the southeast coast. You can see it up here by the mid-Atlantic around D.C., Delaware, New Jersey area. That's where the low pressure system will be located for cold frontal boundary Atlantic coastal water. Got another cold front stretching from the areas of Canada back to the Kansas area, back towards Wyoming, and then back into California. But anyway, we got thunderstorms and showers from Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Atlantic coastal water down to the Florida Keys. Shower activity from North Carolina up toward Maine. Then thunderstorms and showers from Arizona, northern Mexico to Texas, all the way up to the Great Lakes region around Lake Superior, northern Michigan. A little bit of shower activity across South Texas. More shower activity through the Dakotas, Nebraska, Colorado, and portions of Kansas. Thunderstorms and showers for coastal areas of Washington, Oregon, down in the California region. Got some heavy snow in portions of Central California, Northern California region as well. Some snow up here in portions of Montana. And then mixed precipitation elsewhere from Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, Oregon, like I said, over toward Idaho, towards Colorado, northern New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming region and Montana areas also. and also some heavy rain and flash flooding report to Arizona and New Mexico, and a little bit in southern Colorado also. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to your current watch and warning advisory map. You're located across the nation. And it's going to look something like this. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warning, storm warning stretching from Maine all the way to the east coast of Florida, west coast of Florida to the Big Bend, southern Mississippi to southern Louisiana. Storm warnings in the purple. And then there's that coastal flood advisory. There's also some flood watches also in effect for eastern North Carolina, Virginia up to Delaware, DC, and Rhode Island areas as well. High surf and some coastal flood statements that are on the Carolina coast there. And also we have flood watches for New Mexico, Arizona, also in the portion of Utah, Colorado, for flash flood watches. Even got some flash flood warnings over Arizona. Also we have some winter storm watches for the mountains of California. We have some freeze watches in effect for portions of Nebraska and a couple counties of Wyoming. Also has some hydro issues in Wyoming, high wind watches, special weather statement from Montana. Also some wind advisory over Minnesota, also to the Dakotas, also in the portions of Montana. And then we have winter storm warning, winter weather advisories, and also a high wind warning for Montana, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington State as well. Some more small craft advisory from Southern California to Washington State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. And around the Alaska area, got some storm warnings. Also, we have some hurricane force winds along coastal areas of Alaska. High wind warning, wind advisory, and winter storm warnings in effect there as well. To the north, we have some areas of flash flood watches for northwest Alaska. Alright, moving on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. It's going to look something like this. Just general thunderstorm pretty much across the board from Columbia, South Carolina up towards New York City, South Florida around Miami, over toward Fort Stockton, over toward Flagstaff, Amarillo, Del Monte up to Duluth, also over toward Portland, Oregon, a little bit in portions of North Dakota around Minnick area as well. Alright, move on to the tropics. We're going to take a look at that system that I was showing you and the remnants of Tropical Storm Jerry, which is just a remnant low now. And there it is located here. Should be the end of Jerry. You can see here's that system here. Has a, see if we can get it a little more higher. Okay, there it is. A tropical wave located several hundred miles southwest of the Cabo Verde Islands. Continue to produce a large and persistent area of disorganized shower and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions appear conducive for some development of the system, and a tropical depression could form next week while moving west-northwestward to northwestward at about 15 to 20 miles per hour across the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance through 48 hours, low 30%, and formation chance through next 7 days is about 50%. So this looks to become Lorenzo in the sometime during next week. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.